Hi, my name is Lindsey Stirling, and I would love to tell you guys an experience I had when I used breathing to help me calm down in what I felt like was a very scary situation. So, this was about a year and a half ago, and I was driving on my way to a music video set. It just so happened that it was in the middle of the woods. And so, it's late at night. I'm searching for the location, and mind you, I'm also in full costume. Like I'm dressed as like a forest woodland creature, and it's so dark. And I started to get scared because I couldn't find the set, and I was getting more and more lost as I went deeper and deeper into the woods. And I started to panic, and then that escalated quickly and turned into a panic attack where I just was not thinking rationally. And finally, one of my phone calls went through to one of my assistants, and she talked me through a breathing exercise because I was hysterically crying, and she just got me to calm down only by helping me breathe. She had me count, breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 7, and then out for 7. And because my breath was getting shorter and shorter and shorter as I was panicking, and I felt like I was just completely losing control of my emotions until she helped me to start to breathe. And I don't even know why it works so well, but I think it's because for me, it takes me out of that emotional, panicked part of my brain, and it took me into the logical part of my brain because I was focusing on counting and I was focusing on something physical rather than something that was intangible. And suddenly, I realized that I was calmer. I could think. I could process. I realized I actually wasn't in danger. And I was able to then find my way to the set. And honestly, without breathing, I think that could have been a really different situation. And I got to set, they fixed my makeup, and we filmed Between Twilight, which ended up being a beautiful music video. I would love to tell you another experience of when I used breathing to help me go through a really difficult process. I think the most dramatic time I've ever used breathing was last year when I started to learn how to do the art of hair hanging. Now, yes, I know that sounds crazy, but it is exactly what it sounds like. It's where you learn to you put your hair in this bun and the series of braids that gets wrapped around a little ring. And then, you get lifted up, and it's an aerial art where you get lifted solely by your hair. I thought it'd be amazing to play the violin while swinging around by my hair. In theory, it was a great idea, but once I started to learn it, I remember the first time that I got my hair all done and I started to put just a little bit of pressure on the ring and my hair, my eyes got so wide because I was shocked at how painful it was. I mean, of course, I knew it would be painful, but I didn't know it would be excruciatingly painful. And I remember thinking, this is impossible. But I turned to breathing to help me get through it. And honestly, it was the hardest physical thing I've ever done in my entire life. But every time when I'd have that thought of this is impossible, it hurts too bad, my body would start to shake, and I was literally putting my body through trauma every time. But I would start to breathe. And it would relax, and suddenly I felt these tense muscles, all the way from my scalp to my toes and my shoulders. I felt them start to just relax because I was breathing, and I was letting them know through my breath that this was going to be okay. And by counting the breaths, again, it took me out of the emotional part of my brain that was feeling, and it took me to the more logical side of my brain, and I could tell myself, this isn't impossible. You've done it before. So you can do it again. I think our bodies are such incredible tools. Our minds are such incredible tools. And I think that sometimes we have no idea what we can do with those tools. We limit ourselves so much. And by learning simple techniques such as breathing, it kind of helps us find access to these parts of ourselves that I don't think we ever knew we had. Parts of ourselves that unlock this hidden potential so that we can do these amazing things. I never thought I could have ever possibly hung by my hair or done many of the things that I've done in my life. And only by, small and simple things, it's amazing what huge things we can accomplish.